Yeah, he's out. It's the same lineup with Sandy's catching. Rafi's in fifth. Chavis is in sixth. Mitch is in seventh. Jackie eighth. Sandy ninth. And 1, 2, 3, 4, just like yesterday.
The last time was that just a rest for Mitch?
Yes, he's been playing a lot.
Why don't you give more information on Brock?
Brock, he was the doctors look at him. He has an impingement, the shoulder. We're gonna shut him down. He's gonna get treatment. I'm not sure if he's gonna go to the road trip with us, but it's something that he felt a little bit in spring training. It wasn't a big deal. He went through all the workouts here, getting ready for the rehab assignment, and the last game he was playing catch and he felt weird. So we shut him down. We came here. It's not the best case. It's not a great scenario, obviously, because we want him to play. But he feels like he's not going to take it that long, So he'll get treatment, all that, and hopefully he can get back sooner rather than later.
Any sense of a timetable of how long before you start throwing again and stuff like that?
No. I mean, today's day one, so yeah.
Alex Davis back in second.
He's playing second base, yeah.
What do you think about his defense and also his versatility?
He's been good. I mean, making the routine play. I know he made the error the other day, but I think any second baseman was going to try to turn the whole play there. People feel he's inexperienced. Just you want to turn it, especially in that stage of the game. Just he threw it away, but making the routine plays. He actually made a great play yesterday at first base. Instead of stepping on the back and throwing, he threw first to second and got the force out, got the lead runner, and then he went to first. That was a good play. So make all the routine plays at second base, and we're very pleased with the way he's progressing.
What have you seen from him at the plate?
Yeah, same thing you've probably seen. I mean, he controls the strike zone. We know there's going to be swings and misses sometimes, but when he's in the middle of the field, he becomes more dangerous. And you saw the Lion Dragons Glasnow on the breaking ball, the home run like Glasnow up the middle, straight center, the double in Tampa. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. The good ones, the really good ones here that I seen, and don't write it. I'm not saying he's JD or Manny. I'm just saying those two are really, really good. They hit fastballs at this place to right center, and whenever they hang something, they hit it over the wall. And with him, that's something he'll learn. That he can stay up the middle, and whatever mistake is spinning up in the zone, he can put a good swing on it and hit off the wall or over. The pitchers will attack him a little bit different probably, and here, and he's smart, man. He takes notes. He's paying attention to the game. He asks questions. So far so good.
Is Johnson still scheduled to throw both tomorrow?
Yeah, the plans for tomorrow, and he's going to be able to spin some breaking balls, which is probably the most important thing because that's how he felt it in Arizona on a breaking ball.
Dustin's still going to Portland.
Yeah, that's the plan. I think most likely he'll leave Thursday morning, and if everything goes well today and tomorrow, he'll be scheduled to play on Thursday.
Multiple games, you're hoping to get him?
Yeah, multiple games.
What stands out to you about Melvin as a manager?
First of all, they got a good team, and he does a good job matching up as far as platoon advantages and then the bullpen and last year he was amazing with what he had left rotation wise and was able to make it to the wildcard game. As you guys know, when we played them in May, I was like, "Whoa, that's a pretty good team." They're very athletic, man. Besides their name, literally they're very athletic. They play good defense. Laureano and Pescati, and they changed the game defensively, and that's something they didn't have a few years ago. Third baseman, he's unreal at third, and when they have Olson, they got two corners that they're Gold Glove guys. So, and you see the shortstop is playing a lot better, and it seems like he, whatever situation he's in, the last few years, last year I saw it. In 2017, I did too from the other side. There's no panic. He stays the course. He understands how the organization works and what they believe in, which is very important.
Throughout your time in the major leagues, have you seen an acceptance of rookies more? The hazing of the rookies, maybe when you first came up was a little bit different than it is now.
Yeah, I think it's the right way to do it. I feel like, these guys, I lived it in 17 as a coach for the first time, and that's when I was like, okay, this is the right way to do it. You have to include them; they're part of it, and you got to teach them the right way. I was taught a different way, but you look back, and sometimes it wasn't fun. It was like, are you part of the team? Like you come here to contribute, and they treat you this way. So I think they're in a better place right now. I think clubhouse wise and everything, you teach them the right way. You teach them how to conduct as a professional, but at the same time, they're game changers. Some of these guys, I think you include them. You can have 20 years in the big leagues or 3 days, and maybe that fourth day in the big leagues, something comes up and he changes the game. So if you kind of like push them away from being themselves and just be open, maybe you're gonna miss something. And I lived it the last few years. There's some young players that impacted both teams that I was able to go to the World Series and win it. Alex was one of them in Houston, and last year Rafi, or some other guys here, Banny too. So I'm a big believer that you got to treat them the right way. They still have to learn, but you treat them with respect and be open-minded with them because they can contribute just like the veteran.
Did it change even from when you stopped playing to 17?
When as far as treatment and all that, I was in clubhouses, in between where I retire and so I don't know how it was. You mean like in between?
Like with your last couple of years playing.
I don't know. Maybe, probably, yeah.
Alex, with Frazier, there have been guys who've come up who made a good impression, and maybe not been able to sustain it. In his case, it feels like he's really established himself as a key member. What have you seen mentally and physically from him that's allowed him to do that?
Besides the good stuff, he understands pitching in certain situations and when to attack the zone and when to attack the edges. There's a guy that, last year he was great at, getting outs in the strike zone. Now he's getting out of the strike zone, so that's a good combination. But he's not taking it for granted. He knows he's important for us, and he knows his role. But at the same time, is the same guy. I mean, a little bit louder in the clubhouse. Now he talks. I still remember last year, his locker was like right next to my office, and he barely talked to people. And now you see his personality, which is great.
You are now seeing year 2 of JD. What stands out about the consistency of his production? Like, is it happening? Are you seeing him being attacked in a very different way this season than it was a year ago?
Maybe they're attacking him differently, but his mindset is the same. He will look for pitches in certain areas and put good swings on it. For all the madness, when he gets in the batter's box, it's very simple. And that's the beauty of it. We talk about his preparation and everything he does in the cage and the frisbees and the basketballs and all that stuff that they got down there. But then at the end, he keeps it very simple, and there's results. I think in an era that everybody's getting caught up on angles, launch angles, and all that stuff, blah blah blah. He keeps it very simple, and if you see him, like I know he works on his thing, but it's a pretty simple swing.